So I know I've been playing a lot of Mario Kart, but if I want to play Mario Kart, then I'm going to play Mario Kart, right? I mean, especially after last time when I did all of the Grand Prix stuffs. I mean, look at that. All of them are great. They're gold except for this one. Just this one. Okay, never mind. Hold on. I gotta do this one real quick. I just gotta get a gold on this one. It's fine. It won't be that long. I'll just do it real quick. Quick and easy. You know, I don't even need this intro. I've already done this before. It'll be fine. Oh yeah, this is the one where you go up against the bird or something. Doesn't matter. Never been a big fan of birds anyway. I mean, that's not really a bird, but eh. Still never been a big fan of birds. I mean, I mostly know them for pooping, which, you know, can't say is a very good thing for birds. I don't think any bird would want to be known for pooping. Yeah. You know, but that's kind of the way that I think about, like, what is it, a ferret as well? They poop everywhere. That's how I know them. So, I still like those little things. They're cute. They're fluffy and cute, so I guess in that case, birds aren't considered fluffy and cute. So, I don't know. My hypocritical of birds. That would be quite mean of me. But speaking of mean to me, me being mean, that bird over there I want to hit with this shell really badly. On the final lap part. Ah, come on. You just taking it from me, really? Oh well, good thing this cart is really good on water. Never mind, it's not good enough. Okay, if I can get second here, we'll be fine. Third, you know, or first, of course, is preferable, not third. But I think I'm able to get first here. Yeah, good. I just hit the bird with the shell. I mean, it's not quite two birds, one shell, but it's close enough, right? It's one bird. I mean, I guess it's like halfway there. I would need like a triple shell, but that's like one bird, three shells. That's even worse. I don't want one bird, three shells. I want two birds, one shell. How do I do that? I need like a golden shell, right? Is those gonna hit multiple people? Or blue shell? Blue shell could also do it. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Are there even two birds here? There's Birdo, who is honorary bird. Even though I think she's more lizard than bird. I'm considering her honorary bird. Besides that, yeah, there might be one, but I can't think of one off the top of my head. Crabs, they exist. But I wouldn't call them a bird. There you go. And I hit that bird with the shell. And another one for good measure. Oh. Well, that's not good. Two in a row, really? And at least I can hit Mario. Take that, Italian plumber. Or carpenter, or whatever they're calling him these days. I mean, it changes every, like, a few years. They're like, here, we're gonna do this one now. And then everybody gets confused and doesn't like that. So, I mean, it's got to be either plumber or carpenter. That's the only ones people agree with. Plumber or carpenter. I mean, is he really Italian, though? He just kind of looks it. And he's got the funny accent. He could be like, I don't know, from Brooklyn. That'd be pretty safe. The Bronx. No, not for me. Still second though. Yeah, wasn't he from Brooklyn in that movie? It's like, how is he an Italian if he's not even from Italy? That doesn't work. And then Luigi, his brother, would be too. And then they had a really large family all together in that one apartment. I don't know. Is that an Italian thing? I know absolutely nothing about Italy. I thought they made cheese in Italy. No, they do make cheese in Italy. They definitely make cheese in Italy. I'm confident about that one. They make cheese in Italy. The specifics, though, are unknown to me. So... and apparently, they also do plumbing or carpentry. I mean, I'm sure both of those are needed there. But I don't know how needed they are. You know, each place is known for different things, you know? And I don't think Italy's known for its carpentry particularly. You know, you talk to me about Japan, I'm thinking Nintendo, you know? I just need to cut this corner pretty good. Get next to Birdo. Oh, hey, blue shell. And I'm not even in first. Have fun with that, Birdo. Ha ha ha. Take that. I was almost the second bird in my analogy. But luckily, I had the foresight to stay away. Oh, wait. Can't do that. That's not nice. Birdo's back up. Oh, he got hit. Oh. Well, that's easy. That solves all of my issues. That's not good, but we're okay. We have ended better than we started. Yay! Despite how fast those boosts make you feel, I think they're mostly slower. Oh, hello, dinosaur. Wasn't there that one theory that dinosaurs were birds? Is that why Birdo's here? Because the dinosaurs could be birds? I still don't believe that. You know, I think most people don't believe it either, because I haven't heard that talked about since the very start of that theory. But if they were, then that would work for my analogy. I just hit a dinosaur with the shell as well, and ta-da, 2 birds, 1 stone. You know, of course, given he has to be a bird, and I don't think he is. The birds are pretty smart, or at least smart enough to get out of the way of rocks. Maybe not other things, but rocks they can handle. So you'd have to find 2 birds who could even, like, be hit by a rock. And aside from that, you would have to be strong enough to actually throw the rock at 2 birds. And have to like go through 1 bird. And then hit the other. You'd have to be very strong. Or it'd have to bounce off or something crazy like that. And I just don't see that happening. Bounced off his head. Maybe I will be the bird. I am learning flight school. Oh, no. That's not good. 6th place. Woo! But that's fine. I know the strats on this map. I can handle a little bit of a... whatever this is called. Setback. What am I getting? Triple green. Okay, start the drift early. Go on the outside, so you can go inside. Not in this cart, though. A little poor, but that's alright. And I'm gonna go over here. No shortcut for us today, because I don't know it well. Oh my goodness, and of course we get a blue shell. This is like run ending right there. Man. Oh my goodness. Then I run right into that guy. Well, at least Birdo isn't getting first, right? But I'm getting 4th? Really? Birdo gets 2nd? Is that gonna be enough? I mean, this is like exactly what happened the last time, too. Just get some bad item rolls and I can't do anything. 951. Okay, I still do win. But barely. If Birdo had gotten first there, I would have to redo this. Whew, but luckily, this should give me that trophy. Which is why I'm here in the first place. Haha. You see, this whole time, the stone was hypothetical. And it was just me winning. And getting the gold cup. Nice. Look at that. Perfect to admire. Good work, May. I really did it. I did good. Oh, and I got a new vehicle. Okay, cool. What was I gonna do? Oh, yeah. I forgot. Time trial. Yes. And I go Rosalina. Yes. What was that? The Rallygator? Okay. Sure. What was that? Stellar Sled. Yes. Because I was going to keep doing runs on Wario Shipyard. Against my own ghost. I can totally do a sub 230. With my current route, sub 230 is easy. I just need to do it properly. And then I can force my friend to beat my ghost. Let's see how well I remember my route. Okay, good drift at the start. Start the drift early, and I fail. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. Honestly, I did so poorly the first time with that ghost that this could still easily be my personal best. Especially now that I'm, even with a poor shortcut, I'm getting ahead somehow. I don't get it. How does that happen? Anyway, just get a tight drift here. Good. Gonna get those. Position myself on this side. Now, ugh. I hate that it does that. Now try. No, I failed. Still ahead by a second though, with a few poor mistakes. That's how poorly this record is optimized. Like, and I failed the shortcut again. What am I doing? And yet I'm still so overly far ahead. I can totally get a sub 230 today. Easy peasy. Maybe even better. Okay, do this tight turn. Good. A little slow on the landing there, but that's fine. I'll just complete it with a tight drift there. And I lose a bunch of time because I fail. I can't even do the final shortcut. Oh well. I'll at least finish this run, because it's the first run of the day, right? That'll be nice. I fail that because I'm so not used to it. Yeah. The water certainly makes it a little inconsistent. Not too big a fan of the water physics in this game, but that's fine. I only need to get a good time once. And that's it. Watch, I'm gonna nail it this time. Oh my goodness. The one time I do it poorly, I nail it. And then on that, I might be able to wall run there at the end. I don't know, it doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, because I didn't have the shortcut as well. I had the fall and the shortcut, and that apparently loses me 5 seconds on one lap. Eesh. Goodness, I've always been inconsistent in these types of games. These time trial modes, but goodness, I'm not gonna do my best so that my friend tells me I'm the better Mario Kart player. These be good? Nah. Not a good shortcut. Went far, but it stalled on the platform. Ideally, I would clear the platform. Yeah, just restart. And I got a poor line there, man. Ugh. Yeah. Lackey 2 is kind of annoying, isn't he? Yeah, but his start of the race stuff is pretty important, too. Yeah, a bit poor, but I'll take it. Somehow still ahead of the PB. Yeah, getting a good shortcut there is hard. And then, you know, I look at the world record, and it's somehow even worse. Or somehow even harder, I should say. Yeah, I had a really poor turn there. Lost me a while. Okay, I'm just gonna restart. I don't want to be behind my personal best in this. Not with a run like that. At least let me get this decently, you know? Yeah. Bit bad there, but that's fine. Because I can just get a good shortcut. Not too good, but I did skip the platform completely, which does save a little time because I don't stall on it. Now, of course, ideally, I skip it ahead instead of to the side, behind, but, no, well, didn't happen. And then I crash. My drift was a little, poor, as some might say. Others might say, you done goofed it. Wow, that was way too tight. I'm getting a little antsy now, and I've barely been doing this. All I need to do is just do a good time trial record. A bit poor, but that's fine. Also a bit poor there, but at least I'm tied with my record as of current. I was a little worried there. I mean, this is definitely not what jet skiing feels like in real life. I'll tell you that much. Ugh. The waves made me cut it in tight. As well as the box. The box is so annoying. The world record just uses a skip to not even worry about those parts. It's kind of annoying. Like, come on, leave some for the rest of us. That was an absolutely horrid skip. You can trick off those rocks, and then that gives you a super long bounce. And that's really quick. Kinda surprised I even found that, but I'm not gonna complain. Yes. I kinda missed the rocks, but we keep going. All I'm really asking for is a clean-ish run that gets a sub 230. That way I can tell my friend to beat it. Or just, you know, mask in its glory or something. Something weird like that. Okay. Extra trick. Sure. I accidentally hit the look behind me button, but sure, I'm ahead a second. Okay, fine, I guess. Not as good as the first time. Or, well, if I remember right, my PB had a really rough time with those. Quite frankly, it is a horrible PB. Oh my goodness, that box didn't slow me. I'm quite surprised. Usually it does. But, well, I'm not complaining right now. Haha. There have been a few things this run that have miraculously saved me. So, keep it going. How ahead am I? Less. Okay. Whatever good time save I did before, I didn't do it this time. And then I done goofed it. Okay. I must steel myself. Stealingly. I hope nobody steals from me. Haven't had that happen before. Luckily. But I don't want it to happen. So I still am cautious. That was bad. You know, I wear my backpack in the front just to make sure. So I guess it's a chest pack. I guess. You know, and people probably don't even notice. But those who do are a little bit confused. Which is a little understandable, I guess. It's called a backpack. You're supposed to wear it one way, and I'm wearing it the opposite way. What am I doing, right? But, oh well, that's how I do it, and I'm gonna do it that way. I'm not too worried about doing it a different way, or anything. Especially since, you know, now that I'm used to it, it's kind of comfortable for me. I don't mind one bit. Especially makes it easy to get stuff out of the pack. Because you don't have to worry about putting it down and actually reaching it. It's just already there for you. You already get it. So you just zip it in, or zip it open, and it's already right there. Like, use your leg if you need a little extra support. A bit bad, but workable, maybe? Yeah, I don't want that. I need to cut a little more inwards. A little more on the inside for that, because I've been going too far out. And then just really hope for a good line. Not a good line, but since I cut inwards, I'm on par. Okay. Yeah, the inside lines are so important on these Mario Kart tracks. Can't stress that enough. That's how you save all of the time. All of it. A little outside there, but that's fine. Eesh. I should be on par with my record right now. Just about a 0.7. How am I 0.7 ahead? They're right behind me. Okay. And then I boof it. Done the goof. I don't know. I don't know. Isn't a shipwreck like this like a historical site or something? And they just put a race truck on it? I mean, it looks too weathered for it to be like actually just made for the racetrack. So am I just assuming that I guess Wario bought this at some point in time, and now he just turned it into a racetrack because business or something? Quite interesting. You know, he also has his own stadium, which is also kind of dirty, you know? Yeah, bad landing. I don't know what causes that. But oh well. Should be a time slave nonetheless. 1.4 seconds ahead. I'll take it. Must have gotten a good skip here. In my personal best run. No, personal best went outside. Which should not be faster. Not at all. Ugh. And I bonked it. That might not be faster at all. Couldn't get that boost. Ugh. I might be a little slower here. But there are a few things that I should have faster than my personal best. Didn't quite get the shortcut, but oh well. Ignore the rail there. I'm still ahead by 1.5 seconds though. A real bad shortcut there. Because I got a bad inside line there or something. Had to cut it poorly. I gotta go this way. And then it's a bad line, and now they're ahead. I'm not making that up. Man, I made one mistake and then a series of unfortunate mistakes after that. But it's only like one mistake that costs you a bunch of time. And so if you just get it poorly once, then not good for you. Ugh. Bad. I need to go to probably the right. I want to go inside instead of straight ahead, I guess. Need to get just barely on the edge. Keep looking at those signboards in the back. Really odd. I don't know what about them though. Like the one straight ahead. I keep looking at that. Something about it feels strange. Well, I bonked. Hmm. 4, but not 4. It's at the start, though. Yeah, they're literally like construction lights. Is this just like storage they had for Mario's Stadium that they decided to use? I hit the same bonk again. What am I doing? Like that too far to the side. Just Get the good line. Good line. Good lime? I don't know. I don't care for limes. I don't care for much food at all, in fact. But like the artificially flavored stuff is fine. That's a common sentiment I hear. They don't like the real thing, but the artificial is good. Which I suppose is the point of an artificial. That tastes better than the real thing. So, in that sense, it makes sense. But it's still a little odd, because a lot of the times they don't exactly taste like it. Like the real thing. Despite that, if we didn't get a bounce there, it's kind of good. Just from pure luck. A little off. Just gotta go straight. Bit of a time loss, but that's okay. Now when I'm probably 2-ish seconds ahead, if I had to guess. Once again. Because I can't do the skip the last time, I lose a lot of time. And I said I was going for a 2:30. At this rate, it feels like I'll be up till 2:30. How do I get in the mind of a professional racer? Besides lobotomy. I don't know what professional racers think or do. That's a hard question. I haven't seen enough racing stuff. Besides, don't they have like coaches that kind of tell them how to do stuff and what all to do? Well, I guess at some parts, but they're the ones actually doing the thing. So, yeah, I couldn't quite say. I'm like on par. No, apparently I'm not on par with my record. So weird. Pro racer. Well, it doesn't have to be a real racer, does it? It can be like one of those fake games. Like Forza or Trackmania or something. Just get into their heads. So what would one of them be thinking? They wouldn't be thinking about getting the best run, probably. They'd be thinking about all the improvements they could make. To which my improvement is going to be restarting the run. Yes, because they would know. You see, they could break the whole thing down. into this turn. You need to start from there in order to get to this area. For this cut, you need this angle at this line. So we'll start from here, sort of thing. Yeah, I'll get that better. But I'm not a pro racer, so I can't do that. But with enough tries, I figure I can at least do something, right? Like from the start, right? Should I go outside for a better corner cut, or should I go inside because it's quicker? I'm not the one who knows. And I should probably go inside because we need to be toward that side for this cut. This cut will be done closer to the right side. It didn't drift. I had the button held down and everything, and it just didn't drift. That is quite annoying. Yeah. Yeah, those people are cool. Whenever they play a game for hundreds of hours and they look good at playing it, that's always pretty cool. It's really inside there. That's probably what we want, though. I just need to clip the rock there to get the trick off the rock. That, I think, is what we will want. Ooh, other than that, I'm doing really good here. Just because my focus is not quite on the game, so I'm just going like full autopilot on that. I'm thinking about all the other stuff. Too high. At least it wasn't a bad stall. That felt really clean. I don't know why it felt so clean, but it really did. This is a fine line for the drift. It's a little wide, but whatevs. I'm not doing world record or anything. That's not gonna break it. This isn't that type of make it or break it scenario. About 2 seconds ahead now. All I hope for is a good shortcut here. Fine. That'll work. A bit wide going into this turn. Lose some time there. But it can't be any worse than whatever my PB had, because I know that one was bad. No. I slightly clipped on the inside of that. Ever so slightly. So at least it didn't kill the run right there. But it did account for time loss, and it did make me panic. That's still an improvement. How much, though? How much of an improvement is that? How much time did I lose? Yeah, I lost like a full second. Sure, upload it. Go ahead. I might not be getting to sub 230. I totally can with this route, though. It's totally possible. I've seen it with my own eyes that I can do something that good. Yeah, now I'm racing against that better ghost. You see, I'm already making up time on him. Just with a few better lines. A little more toward the inside there. Not like that, though. Same thing happened at the end. I just clip it a little too close. Kind of annoying. How does this thing drive? It is a sled, right? So how does it drive? I gotta get like one trick and then a second trick. One for the height and the other for the rock. And then I go woo! Way across the sky. Oh, I forgot the boost. I gotta get a good boost with that. A tier 3 boost, I believe. I don't know how many tiers of boost. I just made it up. I just know there are tiers. No. Yeah. I like almost overcorrect there. Because it doesn't look like I'll be going that direction, but I am. Once you do good, you kind of hit a slump. Okay, that was just too early or something. Yes, yes indeed. I will figure it out. Bad, but still somehow on par. Oh, that was almost it. I just needed that extra trick sort of thing. Well, no, turn, Kart! And then the cart doesn't want to turn. It doesn't get traction on the water. Water, the thing that gives it the most traction, also the least traction. Because cars. But also this is a sled. They're designed for that. That was a pretty good one. I missed that second trick off that rock, though. I tried to do the input, it just didn't, though. It's such a weird route that was, but if it's faster, then I won't complain. That felt really slow. Mostly because it was. I lost half a second. You can't, like, get inside and wall ride that, right? Because that would be really good if you could. You could just wall ride that turn. I tried to go more inside. Thought maybe it'd be even better. It was not. Perhaps what I need is just a change of scenery. I need a different course. A different course for better stuff. That's a course that my friend would say is a good one. I don't know. Crown City. I might just do Crown City. Race Against Ghost. 224 is the Nintendo time to beat. Oh yeah, I also need to, you know, change my character as well. Like, I can't do this cart, you know. Not with this thing. I can still do Rosalina, though. My other one is, of course, the W Twin Chopper. Good. That should be good. And now, try Crown City again. Should be fun. decent enough. And an interesting starting line, though. The worst thing I'll do is get these. Looks like we'll be prioritizing speed a lot. This might not be the cart. Yeah. There doesn't seem to be too many, like, complex trickery. Just handling and speed. And probably a mushroom there. That's a great place for a mushroom. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep with straight lines and get these coins. And this really is what we're doing here. It's not too good a map for time trials. You just go here, trick, get the inside line, go straight there. So you can turn and get this inside line. And get this line. Go for here. I believe staying in the air is quickest, so we just stay in the air until here, and then... Ta-da! Oh. That's not all. Okay, we have another lap. Which means mushroom usage is going to be quite interesting. Unless I just use both of them right there. Which is probably going to be what we're due. Unless there's a better place. Can't do it in every place, you know? So the time to beat was 2:24, and well, I beat it the first try. Well, that's, not quite what I was looking at. I mean, I can do better than that. If I did it first try, surely I can do better than that. First thing I'm gonna do is look up the, hidden stats table. Mario Kart World. Hidden stats. And that will tell me which cart is good on asphalt. Or bike, or whatever. And of course, I'm going to be using Rosaline. No, Rosaline is not my asphalt girl. My asphalt girl is who? Which one is it? Asphalt. Which one is Daisy? Daisy, Daisy, Daisy. I'm not too sure which girl is my girl. Yeah. I can't go too weight heavy like a Bowser or a Wario or a Wiggler. Just because their handling is too poor for my personal preference. Oh, Daisy says 0 asphalt. Yeah. So I'll be one, a Pauline, I believe. Pauline. And then asphalt car. I would say bulldozer, but I hate that. Alligator's fine. Ugh. You know, I could try Bulldozer, just for a bit. Bulldozer with Pauline. I think I have to do normal Pauline skin, because I don't have a good Pauline skin, which is kind of sad. I want a decent Pauline skin, you know? Oh well. What do I have? Bulldozer. Yes, this one. Which apparently has some great speed on asphalt, and this is just asphalt. Yeah. And we're just doing turns, so we don't need any, like, super weird or tight handling or anything. Get over here. I don't think tricking off those rails would be quite faster. Just do these for the turns. Pick up coins along the way. Yeah, that's why I'm not doing a Bowser or anything. Okay, restart that. Yeah, I want to go off that early into a drift so that I could use the mushroom. Mushrooms are good in this game, but they're not good in real life. At least I don't think so. Just little tiny adjustments. If I don't have to trick, then I won't. I won't worry about it. Alright, get that time save there. Okay. Hit a grass, didn't realize that was there. I think that did save a bit of time. I don't know. I mean, they're right there and they don't lose me any time, so I'm gonna trick off those. Otherwise, go way inside line here. And then just trick. Yeah. Doesn't seem like cart combos make too much of a difference. At least I don't believe they do. I mean, sure, that'll make some difference, but not too much of one. Force overhead. I would have preferred to get on those so I can trick, but that's fine. I'm like 2 seconds ahead already. I don't mind too much. Those are pretty good shortcuts right there. Can't do this shortcut, but that's fine. I don't need to. Just go over. At the end, really? I fail miserably right at the very end. Really? That's at least a 2-second time loss. Alright, this next one's gonna be a sub 220, alright? No, don't upload it. I'm good. I don't need that. We don't need to see that. Yeah, this next one, sub 220. Mark my words, that is what you will see. Okay, we will grab these coins right there. I was already poor because of the poor drift. I need to be careful about drift. When there's no turn, there is no drift. This is how this goes. This is how it always goes. And I don't need to do anything about it. I'm gonna hit those early. Just position my cart just that away. Do I even need to drift? No. Here I definitely do. I definitely drift there. I'm outside for that. It should be better here. You know, the speed. There's my poor charge jump. There are still some improvements I could make. But I am ahead very slightly. I have to do this a few times. Just to make sure my time is solid enough that it'd be a little difficult for anyone to beat. You know, of course, saying that without having seen the world record. Maybe they got an ultra shortcut on this, where they just skip the entire thing. World record, 30 seconds. There you go. Go there. Go here with the drift, and then go here. Ooh, also with the drift. Good. Very nice there. And this turn needs a drift. This one does not. Now, the same rail that was my nemesis before. I didn't trick off it, but it's still faster. Wow, that was a 217, just barely. And I still think that was kind of a bad run. Well, then clearly I go again, right? This is just Pauline speedrunning her tour across the city so that she can get to her concert faster. It's a marketing promo. Wouldn't Pauline be, you know, at the mayoral office of a entirely different town? She's on vacation right now, it's fine. Oh my god, the first thing I do is bonk. I guess it's not the first thing I do. The first thing I did was hit boosters pretty good. It's fine to go out of your way, just to hit them first. If you hit the boost quicker, you will be ahead. You may have to make sure you don't go too out of your way. It's just light turn. There are cars here. No, pay them no mind. I have like more coins there or something? Why is that other one ahead? It's a bit late on that. That usage of the mushroom. But that will be okay. Yeah, these rails are faster, so heading straight for them does save you a bit of time. Go for them, but don't go out of your way for them. If they are on your route, then you go for them. How did you make up half a second there? What? What did I do? Huh? And then I get flustered, because why? What? What happened there? Oh, I probably just hit it earlier. The ground, so that I can get that boost off. That's probably what happened. Alright. This run will be the good run. This will be the run we're all looking for. Also known as a leisurely stroll through Crown City. This is what we are looking for. A little fancy, which I think lost a bit of time, but it was faster. That one was just a wide turn, so it didn't end up being faster. We're just going for the rails, because that's faster. Doing fancy tricks is faster, but doing other fancy tricks is slower. Keep that in mind. If the game says it's a fancy trick, faster. If you say it's a fancy trick, slower. Keep that important distinction in mind. Oh, I lost out on a coin, really? How sad. Just cut this tight. Good, that should be fine. Yeah, you're right there. Stop obscuring my view, ghost. And just do tricks again. Yeah, tighter turn. But I can do that too. Haha. It's definitely time to be saved here. Man, look at like the time trial bug. I want to keep going faster and faster. What, that was slower? I needed to go to the side. Oh well. That's fine. I get a 216 probably. Probably. Just probably. This card is probably good for this. As long as my handling is correct. And I handle it with care. No, this thing looks well maintenanced, so good on you, Pauline. I can only assume you're the one who maintains. Well, you're probably too busy focused on other stuff to figure out how to maintenance whatever this vehicle is. So, good work on you from your team. They did a good job. Ah, the slight hit. It cost me. No, well. Did I mention that she has a really good team behind her vehicles? It's got some pretty good maintenance, if I do say so myself. Just slight turns, that's all I need. And, you know, preferably not running into things, and then that one should probably be, you know, slight turn as well. Don't drift until the tight section, or maybe just don't even drift in the tight section. I don't know. I'll give that a try. No drifting in that tight section. I don't think I have enough turn radius to make it though, so I think I have to drift ahead of time. Well, that failed me miserably. But I think I can just make it by normal driving. Pauline has a leisurely stroll through the city. That's what this map is called. In her luxury car, of course. That fire hydrant always scares me a bit. Yeah, I lose a bit of time on that tight turn. And I always get flustered during that section. So I will restart and we go again. Get to see the same scenery. every single time. It's probably faster to even just stay on the road instead of going off to the side. Oh, I got a bad boost there. Bleh. It's just a bit late. So yes, just literally this speedrun is just Pauline has a leisurely stroll through the city. That is all we're doing, and that's all that's going to happen. Can I just go here? Ta-da! Yep, here we go. Here's the thing. What good racing. Yeah, it's more consistent if I do the other stuff though. Nah, I'll go for consistency. But also, that did tell me I can wall jump onto the sidewall and then hop back. And that'll probably give me a better line for the shortcut. It's alright. Just driving. Just, doesn't seem like they have too much good on the radio right now. Kinda sad. Oh, property damage. That's gotta hurt. Oh well. Haha, I turned back time. I don't have to deal with property damage. Besides, insurance will cover it anyway. Car insurance. As stated by a guy who hasn't owned a car. There was some poor cornering there, goodness. What's I doing there? It's a poor route. The whole thing was poor. I'm poor. Please donate to me and my cause. My cause is, well, it could be an honorable one. I mean, depending on which cause you want. I mean, I could just play more games for more personal enjoyment. Or I could, like, actually get a house and job and whatever. Due to your donation, we can donate one house to one happy man. Okay, that does not help with that. Okay. Good to know. It does not give you a better turn. Alright, send me off again, Laggy 2. Perhaps this will be the run. It will be the run if I say it is the run, I suppose. And if I make it the run, then it will be the run. Keep doing poor drifts there. Yeah. I don't want to be behind. I just need to do a good drift, a good series of drifts. The hard place to do drifts, but I can do it. I've done it before, and I can do it again. I don't know what it was about that start, but that start seemed better than the rest. So I will use what is given to me. And do good on this one. Why did it do the wrong direction? I did good. The game did not do good on that one, okay? Don't trust it. It's wrong. It lies. cities and stuff around here. Or shops and the like. Fried chicken? Too much flavor. You know, that is a thing. There is such a thing as too much flavor. So I can't say I'd particularly want to visit that place, but... I mean, if it was where I had to go for food, then I would go there for food. Just, you know, not the preferred first choice. Yeah. I missed a trick. But I'm still ahead by 0.3, and I'll take that. It's kind of weird. Just doing normal track driving, not at all thinking about shortcuts or anything. Especially when doing a time trial. Just purely how good you do at this. Ah, I missed. That's fine. It should still be faster, right? Slightly. Well, here's our skips. It's where we use the mushrooms. We've done the 2 places. We use the mushrooms. Yeah, that works. Aw, it's not a sub 17. Ah, well. That's alright. I'm fine enough with this record. You know, I'm sure there's some shortcut that blows it out of the water. And I'll take a look at the times. I won't take a look at any shortcuts or anything, but... You know, that'll be fine. We'll change character. We'll do a more normal, thing. More normal course. Where we could, of course, go Pro Racer Rosalina. No. Dolphin Dasher and Rob Hog. Okay. Anyway. Anyway, yeah, how are these? View rankings. It's gonna be like 202. No, 205. And of course, Wario Wiggler, yeah. That's what was expected. Seems a few people... Ah, that's around my time, though. Never mind. Alright, anyway. Let's see for more, normal racing area. That'd be a good one. That'd be one I want to do. Ah, Cheap Cheap Falls. That's a good one. I'll do a Cheap Cheap Falls run. I'll see how that feels. We start on the stairs. Interesting, start, but okay. Well, I want to grab those coins first off. I don't know what mushroom locations there are on this map. I know there's something where you can squat between those 2 rails, but I don't know the something, so I'm not worrying about it. If I don't know it, I might as well not be there. And there is a cut area to the side. There's also a cut area over here. Okay. That's probably where I'm going to be using that. 50 seconds, slow, but sure. Yeah, I'll just take the inside line there. No reason to. Grab the coins otherwise. Eesh. Of course I get hit by the cheap. No good run is gonna have that. Yeah, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be hard to recover though. Out of that shortcut. I'm sure I'll figure that out. But it will be hard. And then I just do a failing turn. Oh well. Okay, so for this next set of 3 laps after this one, I'll try the same thing, but I'll try to figure out that rail shortcut. I think you go from the right side to the middle to the left or something, I want to say. Also want to try out that shortcut. That kind of feels good. It feels more consistent than this one, but this one is definitely going to be faster if you get it down right. In which case, yeah, just do it at the end. Do that end shortcut. Still a bit of a shorter map. Map definitely on the shorter side of the other maps. So, I'll take it. Less time me spent on worrying about stuff. Alright, take those. Not gonna worry about a drift until way up here. To which I go here, here. I just want to go fully on the inside of that one. Of those rails and just follow it the whole way, basically. That's what I'm thinking. Could that be right? Who knows? Could that be wrong? Also, who knows? I'm sure there are some people who know, and I am not one of them yet. Yet is the answer. Yeah, sub 2-minute times are definitely possible on this map. A little wider turn, but it's got a nice exit. And it feels faster, so I'll take it. Really bad turn there, but that is okay. Bad shortcut right there. Real bad. Bad indeed. Oh well. That's fine. Fine indeed. Yeah, this isn't a stellar sled map, right? Because there is water usage. I don't know. No, you go straight with the drift. Okay, but good thing is, though, I figured out the water, the rail stuff. I figured out the rail stuff. I've done it. I figured it out. Yay me. Okay, so there's this first one. This first turn. We're gonna grab those coins. And then just drive. For here, we will be drifting. So we can skirt the edge. And wide. So I can get onto... Okay, not that rail, but that's fine. Go inside line. Same thing with this, inside line. If I grab a coin, good for me. I made that same mistake again. I need to go forward with that one. Maybe a neutral trick? Anyway, that was a good shortcut usage. Save some time. A good few seconds, in fact. Yeah, the jump caused me to fly off to the side. That's going to be hard to get those tricks down on that, but I do believe it will be possible. And then from here, I'm just going outside because it's easier to line up this trick with for that shortcut. And now we start the third lap. We already have the boost, so there's no need to drift. But here, we drift. Preferably, like, without hitting the side, though. I don't know why I went outside there. I need to go inside. Good inside line. There we go. I just need to remember to go the proper direction. Kinda bad, but better. Yeah, sub 220, definitely possible. I can definitely do better here. No thanks. I'll do a little better before I upload my ghost to the internet. Ooh, ghost. Ghost. If I was a ghost, I would hope to be King Boo, but I really don't think I'd be King Boo. Because I jumped. Okay. I see.
Okay.
You know, I'm thinking it might just be faster to avoid those 3 coins in the middle. I'm gonna give that a shot. Just don't even get those. Just do a normal, nice turn. And then cut it wide on the outside. So I can go over here and get down that trick. A bit of a poor line there. Okay. But the ghost was noticeably faster there because of the extra coins. Okay. So I do want to get those coins there. Unless, you know, hear me out. I take a wide line up this drift. And grab those 2 coins instead. Well, I seem to be behind as well with that idea. So I just grab those 3 coins at the start. Yeah, just grab the 3 coins at the start. Grab them, pocket them. Hope they don't belong to anybody because they are solid gold and they're also really heavy. How did the guys carry around 20 of these things? 20 of them. That way down your bike, you wouldn't be able to go faster with that. Yeah. I don't think that would be good. I like the early drifts. If I don't make that, I'm not faster. I am really just racing against myself at this point. Yeah. Water physics, man. Water physics. Hey, I'm behind. I'm behind. Okay, I gotta get at least a decent-er thing here. Decent-er time. And I tried to do a trick there. I can't get a trick there. I need to remember. Can't get a trick at the start. Because sadly, you're not cool enough. As the kids say, you do not have enough aura. Which is quite sad. Those kids are mean. That was good. Inside line too and everything. Okay. Get onto that rail or not, that's fine. I still had a fine line without the rail. The rail would be so much better though. Speaking of the rail. Ugh. I hate how floaty this map feels with all the water. Maybe this is not a map I want to time trial. I'm better off with something like Great Question Mark Block Ruins or something. Yeah, but I should at least get a decent time here. So I can upload in case my friend wants to try it. Try his hand at it. Might see if I can get my friend to do those things that the world records do. Where it's like, you see which tracks you have the world records on. Yeah. I guess here it's just the friend record. So, you know, I could have like 10 out of 30 maps or something. And he has 20 out of 30 maps that he has the record on. I don't know. It kind of feels like that would only work if you had like more than one friend that had this game. But, you know, nobody else has this console. Not that I know of, at least. Ah. Okay, all I need to do is just get a decent time here. A decent time. That's it. Nothing special, just a decent time. Where I get the shortcut and I don't fail miserably. No miserable fails, that is important. That was kind of bad, but I wouldn't call it a miserable fail. Especially since I got the rail as well. I missed the coin, but that's okay. Got an inside line there. No, that rail, but oh well. Still better, than that wall hit. Not a fan. I just can't quite cut it when I go with that rail. So I might just have to go around. Round on the left side for a decent time with that. I hit the sand a little bit. Poor line. Definitely poor. That's a real nice line there. Bit wide there, but I should still be on par. Good, good. Take that early. Just to make sure I really cut that corner. Why? Yeah, I did hold my control stick a little bit to that side, but it wasn't that much. Ugh. And the rest of the run was good, too. Grr. was a little shallow or earlier. But it was still a tad bit faster. I get a really nice line there. Just by going to that side. Nice. That was fine, actually. It wasn't particularly faster, but it was fine. Mostly just because of how wide that line was. Goodness. The thing was super wide. Man. Nice. Good turn there. Mushroom, you're late. By you, I mean the game, not me. I was not late there. I hit the button. Audio analysisizers or whatever. Analysis that audio. Hear the clicky noise. I don't know if that comes up on the microphone even. But it was there. Trust me. I'm a Mario Kart player. That's how you should trust me. That was not what I was doing. I feel like Lackey 2 just has to be the ref at one of those, like, intense martial arts fights. And they're just, like, really ducking down, eyes wide open. They're dodging and weaving just like the competitors are. Okay, that was not what I was doing there. Ugh. I keep, like, pre-inputting that slight left that I need to do after the hop. But there's such... It's so finicky there that it just doesn't quite, what's the word? I don't remember the word. Oh well. Keep in mind, these edges are currents. And are not technically poor out of bounds areas. Okay, I was fine there. Sure, I was a little close to the spectators, but that's fine. You don't have to get me out of that. Grr. Evil Laggy 2. Over abusing your referee powers. My martial art does not hurt the spectators, okay? It's simply racing. It's not like they have a whole term for, you know, killing people with vehicles, right? Like a vehicular manslaughter. Besides, these aren't even men. They're like mushrooms and turtles. Like, come on. Cut me some slack, Lackey 2. Come on, be slacky too. Okay, fine so far. Actually, pretty good turn there. Just taking the outside there just to get that real nice inside. Same thing here. Take the outside to get the real nice inside. That was not real nice. But it was nice enough to save me a second. Come on. You didn't hook onto that, really? You didn't? Rosalina helps me keep going here. If this wasn't a cute girl doing this, you know, instead like Wario or something, I would have quit a long time ago. Hence another reason why it's important that I play Rosalina here instead of like Wario or Wiggler or something, because I like Rosalina. She's cute. I don't think anybody has ever said Wario was cute. I don't think that's a phrase that is uttered. I don't know what happened there. There was something weird. Something weird indeed. Oh well. Wario's rich though. Did he like pay people to call him cute? Because that feels like a thing he'd do. Pay people to call him cute? That wasn't even... Ugh. Yeah. He has the funds. Wario is rich. Do I move ever so slightly when I do that hop? Might have been a little late. Yeah, just a bit. Just a bit late there. Maybe I do need a drifty. No. No drifty there, right? I'll give it a shot here. Grab the coins, then do a drifty. A drifty drift. A Drift Vale City. Alright. I don't need controller settings. We're fine. My controllers are proper enough. It should be fine. Fine, I say. Okay, grab the coins, then drift. Or drift, and then grab the coins. Nope, that is definitely slower. Ah, I gotta keep doing that. Okay. Steel yourself. For the greater good of humanity, you must do it. Unlock your inner potential. Do your best for the cute girl in front of you. You must do it. It is required. Okay. Definitely do early drift there, though. Early drift is faster. Goodness, with how much I'm having to restart the first lap, how in the world am I going to be able to do 3 of these? It's not even that complicated either. It's just bad. You know, definitely not like great question mark block ruins, which is just... It has shortcuts and other harder tricks. This is just driving. There's nothing special about this. It doesn't matter here. Or, I don't know what I was thinking there. I guess my muscle memory has not yet engaged itself in this sort of scenario. But I am still ahead of my previous best. So I guess I take it. I don't take that, though. I'm totally falling behind because I have to go all the way through the grass. I have to trudge through it like a swamp. But this is not a swamp. It's just a bunch of grass. Ugh. Ah. And then my car breaks down. Then I gotta call the mechanic. And they say, oh, we're gonna take 2 hours to get there. Like, come on, I'm in an urban area. This is a popular tourist destination. How's it gonna take you 2 hours? Where are you? Like, China? I don't know where they'd be. Like, is China... China's not even in Mario Kart. Where are you? Dry Bone Burnout? That's where they are. Okay, that was fine. It was a good shortcut, but kind of poor everything else. But since it's a good shortcut, I got a really good time there. Funny how that works. Or maybe doesn't really work that well. I don't know. Preferably you get a good everything. You know, of course, that's not always going to happen. As you have seen many a time before in the past good while. That was also a pretty good shortcut. Now I just need to do that all one more time. Which, goodness, does that scare me. Okay, a bit of a bad turn there, but that's okay. Those fishies get ever so close to me. Scary. At any moment, any one of them could kill my run. Decent shortcut. That is it. Ooh, that is a sweet time though, actually. That's actually kind of good. How much better is that? Whoa. That is good. 8 seconds. A little over. Yeah. I'll take that, sure. Upload that thing. Woo! I'll take it. You better upload, though. Okay, good. Phew, scared me for a bit. It was pretty good, yeah. So I am wondering, though. How much better is the world record compared to me? Yeah? It's up to... I mean, I did expect that. Playing Mario, though? It's been an interesting selection. And the people around me, of course. It's quite an interesting character selection there. Weird. I'm not gonna watch the record, but I will watch the person just a little bit in front of me. And we'll view their replay. I don't know how to pronounce that name, so... Daisy! Yeah! You're playing Daisy. Let's see. How do you do it? What strats do you use that I don't? Or what strats do I use that you don't? Okay, you go for the 3 coins with a drift. Okay. And you go wide for those 2 coins. Opting for no rails, and instead the drift. Okay. I'm grabbing those coins. So I did watch a video about coins in Mario Kart World. And then, are you breaking? And then you use your mushroom here. Okay. Weird. Yeah. Apparently the first 2 coins are beneficial, and then the last 2 coins are beneficial, up to 20. So... I don't suppose it matters too much going up to like 12. I think it drops off at about 5 or so. Though, of course, depends on cart combo and whatever. A few decent factors. Some really nice turns there, though. You slow down for that. I feel like mine is routed better, but yours is performed better, Daisy. Because you have to do this whole turn. Yeah, and then you just go full drift there. With that inside line. It's not bad. Certainly. And, okay, never mind. I was a little more sad. It always pains me when you have to slow down to get that turn in. Instead of just doing like a wide line so that you keep your speed with it. And then you finish at a 12-14. It's very slightly faster than mine. I have to see where I make up time. I want to see where I make up time and where I failed. Like, is that start drift faster? Is my rail strat faster? What all is faster? So I'll just do it how I've been doing it. But like, preferably doing it instead of failing it. Just a little bit different like that. Like, did you fail that start boost or something? Or did you just go like right into a drift there, Daisy? And therefore not using your start boost time. He's a bit poor there. Still behind though. And theoretically, you should pop up here. Yeah, right there. Because you have that shortcut. And simply put, I don't have that shortcut. However, in theory again, with this shortcut, I'm in front again. I'm ahead a second over the ghost. So then where is the time gained? That was kind of poor. That was all quite poor. But I'm still ahead over the ghost. And of course, the ghost doing that shortcut there. Which is fine and all. Go ahead. And then me doing that shortcut here. Which is fine and all. Go ahead still. I'm still ahead. Even with a bit of trouble there. So how do you gain that time? That or I just get a new personal best here for some reason, you know? Simply put, you don't gain that time, sort of thing. So simply put, you don't gain that time. Well, that was surprising. Well, I was kind of... It's still kind of poor, but even so, I guess it's faster, so I guess I upload it. Huh. Weird. Well. If it is that, then it is that. Sorry, Daisy, but I beat you fair and square somehow. Do please try to beat me later. Ooh, coins and new vehicles, though. I mean, I'll take a look at those. Junkyard hog. Is that it? There's still more. That's it. Alright, well, thank you, game, for providing me with enjoyment.